today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man, that's Richie James. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Good for a 49er.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to...
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Walking into the stadium, we saw... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. And Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And he's got this down to the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Richie James, his 2nd touchdown on the season. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And to give this time to the tailback. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Good for a 40.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. And he'll give it here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. With the Vikings and 49ers, you might remember, met in the divisional round of the playoffs a season ago. The Vikings coming in off the overtime win against New Orleans. But the 49ers, they were rested and ready, and they got a couple of touchdown runs from Tevin Coleman. And their defense shut out the Vikings in the second half as that wound up a 27-10 Niner victory. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They run. Anderson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now
Anderson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. They'll run. Anderson. And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Anderson is the lone man in the backfield here as they get set for a second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They'll try their touchdown. Jet Anderson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers add 6 to their... So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Cardinals who get the road victory. 21-10, the final score. From there, let's get down to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. 31-21, the final score. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. 16-13, your final score. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give the tackle there to Danielle Hunter.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
And again, this time to the tailback. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
49er.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
The running back.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
At the 23-yard
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
3.
Now Anderson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Past the 20. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
First and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. And they give this time to the tailback. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Number 34.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The running back.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The Niners on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Harrison Smith on the tackle.
2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The quarterback sacked by Danielle Hunter. A loss of 9.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Buying time to his left. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all, haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they will take a knee here. So the victory here for San Francisco, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Niners, they used a... Start your week by installing your game plan.
Today.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. Man open. He's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A huge play there for Denver. 46 yards. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Being chased out left. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll look to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Courtland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long,
the offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Forced out to his left. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he is out of bounds. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden. And
Blitz coming, and down he goes. From the 15 now after the sack. It's 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case,
now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. On On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Complete to
23 yards, the final tally. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Mike Boone, the ball.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
His throw caught at about the 5. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now back to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
2nd and 4. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos push further out in front. That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And
this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. On first down. Boom. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Linval Joseph.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Again, they're going to go with Boone. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
the ball carrier.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
By Kenneth Murray. A 3-yard pickup.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
He'll get that complete to Albert O.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
it certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Patrick. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patrick. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
the dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On the slant, completes to Sutton.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 4 yards out, and the Broncos will extend their lead. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll come out throwing here on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there.
Sack. A 10-yard loss on the play.
Flush to his right. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Out of the gun now on third down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run on first down. Boom. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
James. It's a gain of 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Boom. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Denver.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Back to throw.
It's third down.
He may try and run for this.
The quarterback on the scramble.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 9-yard line.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton there to make the grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down. Boom. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll keep it on the ground. Boom. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
A gain of 14.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
44-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was there.
So for Denver, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Bank Field in Jacksonville.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. 11 carries, 53 yards.
And give him a ton of credit. He's running the ball really well. But I look at those guys up front. That unit is truly playing as just that. Every move that they make, their teammate understands what that move means and what they need to do. And right now, they're starting to grind it out pretty well. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
First down.
And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. They start with a give to Conner.
Number 30.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Down at the 26. A gain of 4.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run to Conner. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. That's going to be a 6-yard gain and leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. Back to throw here. Screen pass to Conner. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Complete to James Conner.
And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
And the Steeler first down.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
2nd down and inches. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
The pass
to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by the linebacker Joe Schobert, and a short return to the 6-yard. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. This is caught, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll have a first down past the 40, powering his way forward. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. They'll run here with Conner. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Josh Allen able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. 31-24, the final score. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Green Bay to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. The Eagles still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
The pass.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
15.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And he whips that one incomplete there. Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the gun, a give to Connor. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. And a Steeler first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Completion here to Claypool. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and...
Again, it'll be Connor. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. This is Connor. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
On the carry.
The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Now Connor. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Dancing to his left. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
That's the end.
Back now in Jacksonville. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal. They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. His throw incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but now it'll be third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further.
34.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Josh Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards. First down.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to... Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now it's looking... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up
Start your week by installing your game plan. back to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh, man, you can't do that.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton with touchdown number 8 on the year. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll run for the first time with the former Bearcat, Mike Boone. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 130 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on them.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. Able to spin free. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
10 yards.
Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down, Denver.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup. Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to Noah.
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Courtland Sutton, his second touchdown of the game. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Space to maneuver at the 40. Got a man open. It's Sutton. The 30. 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Courtland Sutton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll run on first down. Boom. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Back to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. He's at the 50. 30, 20, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Courtland Sutton on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. He completes this to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Sutton reeling it in on the left side.
The pass.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
17 yards.
They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And that one finds the Falcons out in front. Julio Jones up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. From there, we'll stay in the AFC East as we jet down the coast to check on the Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium. And they trail the visiting Patriots at halftime. Kyle Allen, a touchdown pass in that first half. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
A pass there complete to Sutton. And he'll take it in. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, boom. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Boom. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up the 3rd and 2 more. And he will have a Broncos first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They'll run on first down. Boom.
Mike Boone, the ball carrier.
Chris Jones on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's taken down inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 21. And quickly they get to the line. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. He's got the first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down. Boom. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's 2nd and 8. At their 48.
They'll keep it on the ground. Boom. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tim Patrick. His second touchdown on the season, and the Broncos will add on to their lead. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Flushed out right. Completes it to Fant on the right side. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Steps away to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The kick is good. Makes the
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
54-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two. Really, this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Broncos, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season.
And they will head home for next week's contest.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
day.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So here's Washington. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 34-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
The pass.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, his second. Kaepernick. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25.
Back to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Washington.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Kaepernick to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas.
Kaepernick's pass.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Offensively, they're going to have to figure 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another.